All right, it's a goodbye to an offer once again. Unless I mislooked at that. No, it is. Llama 66613. We had them ever since we started reading out the offers. We had them twice before. We had 2 of their works in series 2 as well, and this is the last one of the SCPs of Llama 66613 that we will get to. So the previous one we had of them was 2282, which was the gold with the 8,000 stomachs. Honestly, that one was hilarious. I just now saw that it actually came out this month on my YouTube channel. It came out this month. 9 views, 1 like. Kind of wish it had a bit more views because I think this one deserves it. Have I ever told you guys that at the end, like, it's very interesting how, like, I don't have the same drive when it comes to, like, views and subscribers. I think it's, like, a nice thing. Because I think at the end, the amount of views a video gets makes me feel better for the author and less good for myself. You know what I mean? Like, at the end, that means people are being exposed to other people's work, and some people who have never seen a specific SCP get to see it. So whenever I see like an SCP that I hope get a lot of views, not getting a lot of views, I'm like, oh, that's a shame. I kind of hope that this one would, like, a lot of people would see it because it's like an actual fun one, or it's an actual interesting one. 2282 is one of those where I'm like, that is definitely one that I prefer would have gotten views. Oh well. Nothing we can do about it. It is what it is. And also, over time, some of these videos will gain more views anyway. So, Llama 66613, you wrote loop snakes. Let's see what we got here. As a goodbye to you. Object class safe. Special containment procedures. 5 instances of SCP-2584. Also, it's kind of crazy that we actually got to read 5 SCPs within an hour. Like, this is a short one again. It's like, so we got 5 SCPs within an hour is crazy. That's actually probably the most amount we got done in a short time. That maybe Casabon can for once see more than 6 SCPs. Probably not. It probably will still be 2.5 to 3 hours long of a stream, and Casabon has to go to bed. So, but we can at least say this is one of the rare streams where Casabon got to experience half of the SCPs I read. Okay, sorry, let's go on. 5 instances of SCP-2584 are to be kept in a warm, dry enclosure of appropriate size in the Parasitology wing of Area 12. When an instance of SCP-2584 undergoes binary fission, one of the offspring is to be euthanized and disposed of. Description: SCP-2584 is a species of snake that has been classified Oxyuranus ouroboros. SCP-2584 is closely related to the species Oxyuranus microlepidottus, yeah, from the genes of which it may have been engineered. SCP-2584 is solid brown in coloration and approximately 7 cm to 10 cm in thickness. That's pretty thick. SCP-2584 is like, yeah, it's pretty much like my hand thickness almost. I would say finger, like, probably this would be roughly 10. Is it? SCP-2584 has no head or tail as its body. Wait, no head or tail as its body forms a continuous closed loop. Because of the Ouroboros. Otherwise, SCP-2584's tissue and anatomy is completely normal, save for a circular spine, circulatory system, and digestive tract. SCP-2584 is able to achieve locomotion, but has no brain, sense of sight, hearing, taste, or smell, and thus is only capable of reflexive movement to flee from danger after injury or move towards warmer areas. Otherwise, instances tend to remain still or spin in place. Wasn't there like a urban legend in Australia that they have like snakes that like roll downhill? Like they like on purpose to like make themselves into a circle and roll down the hill. Wasn't there like an urban legend like that, or like a town, like a like just like a little silly fairy tale that they came up with. Let me see. I'm pretty sure that's rolling snakes. Hoop snakes, yeah, the hoop snakes. It's a legendary creature of the United States, Canada, and Australia. It appears in the Pecos Bill stories. Although his description of hoop snakes is the one with which people are most familiar, stories of the creature predates. Yeah, the hoop snakes. According to folklore, this feature of a hoop snake is that it can grasp its tail, its jaws like the arrows of Greek mythology, and roll it after its prey like a wheel. Yeah. Yeah. Look at that. Look at that little boss. Apparently that's how it's supposed to look like, right? The hoop snake. I think that's so hilarious though. Wait, let me finish this sentence. Loop. Otherwise, SB2584's position enemy is completely normal, save to its circular. Move forward. Reflexive movement to flee from danger after injury or move towards warmer areas. Otherwise, instances tend to remain still or spin in place. Oxyrhynchus microlepidus, according to Wikipedia, is actually a highly venomous Australian snake, by the way. See? Just like the Australian folktale of hoop snakes, man. As SB2584 can neither eat nor breathe, the source of SB2584's energy is unknown. Osmosis. solar energy. The digestive tract of SB2584 cycles the same matter continuously, but is somehow able to gain metabolic energy with each cycle without expending any of the nutrients. SB2584 grows in length at a rate of approximately 1.4 centimeters per week. The contents of its digestive system have been found to increase in proportion to its size. I wish hoop snakes were real. They would be the goofiest things on earth. I tell you, the amount of like people who have insane phobias against that. Like, you want to tell me there's snakes that become a wheel and then just roll after me? No. But it would honestly be pretty goofy. Until you get chased by one and it's like faster than you. When SB2584 reaches a length of around 220 centimeters, and it undergoes asexual reproduction. The process begins with SB2584 spasming to cause half of its body to form a half twist, assuming a figure 8 posture like the Ouroboros Infinity. Then over the course of 2 to 3 days, the overlapping portions of SB2584's body will shed its scales and dermal layers at the place of contact and eventually become a joint. Finally, over the course of 7 to 9 days, the internal anatomy of the adjoint area will modify to form 2 distinct loops. And I'm just gonna take a picture of a hoop snake for the thumbnail, by the way. The SB2584 will separate into 2 distinct organisms of half the length. This reproduction takes place approximately once every 18 months. As this method of reproduction introduces no genetic variation, of all instances of SB2584 are clones. Gotcha. Addendum 1. Due to SB2584's abundance, harmlessness, and ease of maintenance, the Department of Parasitology has decided to allow a limited number of Area 12 personnel to apply to obtain instances of SB2584 to keep as on-site pets. Owners must properly enclose and supervise the instances, turn in one of the offspring upon vision, and promptly report any unusual behavior. It is a privilege that may be revoked without warning at any time. Addendum 2. On November 7th, on 7th November 2014, Dr. Jep reported that his pet SB2584 was reproducing strangely. The specimen was returned to the parasitology wing for observation. After the division was complete, it was clear that the 2 daughter specimens underwent vision in such a way that they ended up linked. Both specimens were kept alive for study. Oh, hey, what's it called? What's it called when you have like a twin that it's like a joint, yeah, you know what I mean, like the joint twins, joint siblings. This would be like a hoop snake, but without head or tail. It would just be a smooth, snaky circular tube. Yeah, that's no problem. That is easily photoshopped. But it would be hilarious to have that as a thumbnail, though. You gotta admit, that would be funny. Now that would be funny. In case, has anybody watched the very first Tom and Jerry movie, where like Tom and Jerry like find out they can talk, even though fucking both of them have talked in the shows multiple times? There's images in the files. Okay, let me check. But there's like this one point where like the villains like are basically just like corrupted business people. And then there's this one scene where like the guy goes like, "We're gonna want Monday," or something like that. You can see that here's the moment like where the Photoshop is, and here as well. You can tell because like it would be how I would have done it too. It's like it's like, you know, just do the blur effect a little bit, and then like just make this part a little bit more blurry so that you don't see the line as much. But yeah, poop snakes. Poop snakes, bro.